Hey everyone, Cloudsnightmare here, and today we're going to be reviewing something a little bit different. You need to have a variety in your diet, and the same is true for video games. Summertime Madness is a first-person artistic puzzler that was released on PC about 6 months ago. It's developed by DP Games, which according to their website is only 4 people. Today we're actually going to be looking at the PlayStation 5 port that was done by Sometimes You. Be sure and like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't, and subscribe if you'd like to stay up to date with the videos here on this channel. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Summertime Madness actually has a really cool story concept that isn't super intrusive. When it comes to puzzlers, having a real story that takes up a ton of time with exposition in between every puzzle, it can honestly be kind of off-putting. That doesn't happen here whatsoever. You get a beginning intro setting up the scenario, an artist traveling into his paintings, and then you get an ending, if you successfully get through the puzzles in time, that is. On that subject, there are no real difficulty settings to make the puzzles easier for you. You get to choose a time limit instead. 3 hours, which is the advanced setting, 6 hours, which is the classic setting, or unlimited, which is the explorer setting. Coming into it, I was initially very concerned about time limits because it just puts undue stress on things. But I did decide on the 6-hour mode, and assuming you're not exploring too heavily, the time limit honestly felt generous. I never felt like I was running out of time or got overly frustrated worrying that I was wasting what little time I did have left. Once you get through that initial intro and get placed into those paintings, it's wondrous. The art style is absolutely incredible. I adore the painted style of everything with the fantastical paper-feeling texture of it all. I was blown away by the art. And then the music starts to kick in. I wasted more of my time staring at the trees, grass, and butterflies, just listening to the beautiful background music than I'm willing to admit right here and now. There are a number of different areas to venture through as you progress through the puzzles, and more than once I just stopped and stared at my surroundings. Most importantly for the game, though, are the puzzles themselves, I would think. And I had a blast working through them. A few of them were more difficult than I had anticipated, or maybe more intricate is the right word there. After realizing what I needed to do, I was generally able to piece it out without any kind of real issue. One particular puzzle gave me memories of Psycho Mantis, of all things.
I'm Psycho Mantis!
And I got through that puzzle completely on accident. Once I realized what happened, it blindsided me like I haven't been in quite a while. There were more puzzles than I expected in here, some of them more elaborate and honestly kind of wild than the other ones. For a couple of those puzzles in particular, I actually had to completely stop and look and think it over before I was able to finish them. And truthfully, I would say that that's a good thing. A puzzler should have some difficulty, and this one definitely does. There is one puzzle, though, that I just was not a fan of. In it, you have to change the rotation of gears to clockwise, counterclockwise, or stopped. And it felt more like guesswork than anything else. But that could be saying more about me than the puzzle itself. There could have been a clue that I just missed. Either way, it was a frustrating puzzle for me, at least. The port work itself, at least in my experience, was flawless on the PlayStation 5. I had no crashes, no noticeable slowdown, no weird bugs, nothing. I played through the game twice and had my wife play around a bit in the Explorer mode, and I didn't notice anything that would convince me that this game wasn't intended to come to the PlayStation 5 initially. As with every review, what it really comes down to is it worth your time and your money? My first run through the game probably took me a little over 4 hours. and I would say I more than got what I wanted out of the game. With the price of $15, I would think that it's absolutely worth that. The game is gorgeous, and the creativity comes through twofold, in the art and environments, as well as the puzzles themselves. I had an almost blissful first experience with the game, and I truly hope that everyone gets a chance to play it. And hopefully, everybody enjoys it even half as much as I did. Through my play of Summertime Madness and the imagination of the folks at DP Games, one thing is clear. If other modern puzzlers are even remotely like this one, I have to start playing them more. Immediately. For a developer with only 4 employees listed, this is wildly impressive. Summertime Madness releases on consoles January 26th, and it's a near idyllic experience. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I hope you have a wonderful day and stay safe.